Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Symposium. Welcome to Orlando. It's great to see you all here. I want to thank you for being here, our customers, our partners, developers, colleagues, and of course our sponsors. Appreciate you joining us this week. It's going to be a great week. All of you have traveled to Orlando and are here to learn and to network, to have a great experience. And speaking of experience, here's a number for you. 2,710. Guess what that represents? 2,710 is actually the number of times the phrase customer experience was mentioned by executives on earnings calls just this last quarter. And really, that's not a big surprise to all of you and all of us, because having a good experience, providing a good experience, leads to higher customer engagement, higher customer loyalty. In fact, the recent survey conducted by Walker and Chief Executive Magazine found that CEOs see customer experience as the best way to create competitive advantage, beating out product 2-to-1, beating out price 8-to-1. And I can tell you, from a CEO's perspective, I'm always thinking about how to gain a competitive advantage. And I know every other CEO out there is thinking the same thing. I spend a lot of time in all my meetings with customers all over the world, and the topic of creating experience to drive business advantage always comes up. All the CEOs I spend time with are trying to build those memorable experiences, to connect with their customers in the most meaningful way they can. And they want to do that so they can gain an advantage, gain an edge in their markets, and experience is that edge. Each one of you will have your own example of why experience matters for you, either personally or for your brand in your business role, and we have different perspectives on experience depending on which role we're thinking about it from, either business or personal. For example, in my personal life, the most important factors for me are familiarity and trust. Like you, I have a limited amount of time, and I like to be a repeat customer for brands that understand what I like and that have earned my trust. And one of my favorite brands is Lee & Sons, a supplier of reeds and bagpipe supplies. Yes, I'm a bagpiper. And they're a small family-owned online business. I've been a customer for years because they have great products and they'll go out of their way to make me happy. They know me and I trust them. I feel a powerful emotional connection to the store based on all the experiences I've had with Lee & Sons. And the experience they provide me drives that emotional connection I have with them. And as the CEO of Sitecore, I'm trying to give you the ability to do the same thing, to create the most meaningful experience for your customers so that you can form that emotional connection with them. Meaningful experiences are both personalized and personal. Personalized in ways that shows you know who I am, and personal in a way that shows you know what I care about. And why is that important? Because when brands deliver meaningful experiences that are personalized and personal, we have an experience that matters to us, that's based on our preferences. We feel seen and we feel heard. And when brands make us feel that way, we form that powerful emotional connection with them. It's similar to how I feel about Lee & Sons. And this is what we mean by human connections in a digital world. Because even in a digital world, Humans still have that need to connect. It's not easy. If I had to put my finger on the two biggest challenges in providing those really meaningful experiences, it would be implementing personalization and then delivering experiences at scale. I mean, it's easy to deliver a great experience on one channel, let's say a flagship store on Fifth Avenue in New York, or on a mobile app for one campaign, but scaling and integrating the experience so it's consistent and personalized across all channels, that's not easy. Now, we pioneered personalization, and we've been helping you deliver it for years. And in the meantime, channels continue to proliferate. And consumers interact with brands through those channels in many different ways. That puts a lot of pressure on you to provide enough content quickly enough to drive engagements through all of those channels. To deliver meaningful experiences at scale, you need that content. Content for your always-on campaigns, for your different market segments, audiences, personas, for customer service, for your product instructions, for every digital channel, even your offline channels. Your content has to be relevant, engaging, and personalized for each type of customer, and ideally, measured to ensure that you're hitting the mark. So creating the volume of content that's needed is what's really hard. And companies really struggle to do that. We actually call this the content crisis. 97% of marketers say content is a critical priority. And yet 74% struggle to produce the volume and variety of content needed to drive personalization, even though they spend 40% of their budget and even more of their time creating that content. So clearly, content is a huge challenge, and it's one of the key things holding brands back from creating those meaningful experiences and personalized experiences at scale. So what do brands need to do to solve that? Well, they need the right content. They need to deliver it through the right channel at the right time. They need to capture data to measure its effectiveness, and then they need to use that data, ideally, to shape future content and its delivery and presentation. When that's done the right way, it becomes kind of like a virtuous loop or a content life cycle, which enables you to maximize the impact of your content investments and to solve the content crisis. It enables you to deliver those great experiences, to connect your customers with your brands, and to gain a competitive advantage. Now, at Sitecore, we saw that coming. What do we do about it? A year ago, on this very stage, we announced the acquisition of Style Labs. And that brought us the content planning, creation, collaboration, and management capabilities that are now known as Sitecore Content Hub. And we did that to solve your content crisis, to bring order to the chaos. A lot of your time and money is invested creating that content. So Sitecore Content Hub was designed to accelerate its development and maximize its impact. Think of it like a force multiplier or an amplifier. With the integration of Sitecore Content Hub and Sitecore Experience Platform, which was completed earlier this year, we're helping you to manage your content from start to finish. You can think of Sitecore Content Hub as the beating heart of your marketing department, and it allows you to build the right content, deliver it through the right channel, and understand what's working and what's not working, and you can do it all at scale. And we didn't stop there. In July, we announced Sitecore Content Marketing Platform, or CMP. And that merges editorial planning, content creation, and analysis into one unified collaborative platform. This helps you coordinate your teams, eliminate silos, increase collaboration, and accelerate the production of your content. And that'll give you the ability to produce the volume of content necessary to drive personalization at scale. Think of it this way. Content is the fuel that drives the personalization engine. In addition to CMP, today I'm pleased to announce the next version of Sitecore Content Hub, version 3.3. And as part of this release, Sitecore Content Hub is now integrated with Salesforce Marketing Cloud, meaning assets from Sitecore's Digital Asset Manager can be used directly from within Salesforce Marketing Cloud. That streamlines your job as a digital marketer because you can now do everything from within that Salesforce user experience. I'm also pleased to share that we're extending our strategic alliance with Coveo to create a joint solution that includes their industry-leading AI-powered search and recommendations capability with Sitecore's solutions, and that we'll make available to our mid-market customers. Now remember the challenges I mentioned. One is delivering experiences at scale, which can be overcome if you have enough content. And the second is actually implementing personalization to make use of that content. Up to this point, that's been a manual process. And instead of focusing on refining that manual process, we decided to automate it by investing in and developing a working artificial intelligence engine called Sitecore AI. We'll be rolling out our AI capabilities in a series of releases over time with an initial focus on auto-personalization. Sitecore AI is the industry's first integrated solution that automatically identifies visitor trends, creates customer segments, and then modifies web pages to deliver the right personalized content to your customers. So now, we help you personalize experiences at scale while helping you solve the content crisis, and our system understands where each customer is in their journey, as well as their interests and behaviors. With that understanding, Sitecore AI delivers targeted, personalized content to your customers automatically. Our longtime customer and partner, Microsoft, helped us deliver that solution and is the first user of Sitecore AI. And speaking of partners, as you already know, Sitecore has a great community of solution and technology partners, and we know we couldn't be successful without them, so thank you very much for everything you do. Now, a few months ago, to help enhance customer and partner success, we acquired Hedgehog. They were one of our solution partners. With that acquisition, we gained a deeper perspective about support and enablement needs. And we're now integrating those insights into new programs to help improve implementations. We also upgraded our Sitecore Business Optimization Services, or SBOS, capabilities to ensure that our partners and customers have access to our industry's best thought leadership to drive our success and their success. So you put all the pieces together, and with Content Hub, we solve your content crisis. With Experience Platform and Experience Commerce, we deliver your content in a highly targeted and personalized way across every channel. With Sitecore AI, we automate that, and we learn what's working and what's not. And those insights drive refinement of your content and complete that virtuous loop I talked about. Now you layer on top of that the tools, the guidance, and the best practices provided by Sitecore Services, formerly known as Hedgehog, to help you achieve successful implementations. And with SBOS, you can now develop an adoption strategy that allows you to realize the potential of your Sitecore investment. So now you have the ability to form human connections in a digital world. And that gives you a competitive advantage. At Sitecore, we believe in pushing boundaries, so much so that it's actually one of our corporate values. We're the leaders in digital experience because of our dedication to continuous innovation and improvement. And now we want to kind of take that to the next level. So about a year ago, we started evolving our technology into a true SaaS offering. It's complicated, it was involved, and in fact, no other major digital experience vendor has done it yet. But we've made great progress, and we'll be releasing the first version of Sitecore as a Service next year. This is going to change the way companies build digital experiences in a way that'll be of tremendous benefit to you, our customers and partners. Our new SaaS offering will include the simplicity of a modern, elegant interface, the agility that we associate with SaaS. It'll be much easier and faster for your teams to build digital experiences, while at the same time providing the flexibility for partners and customers to create differentiated experiences. AI as a service, across the platform, built in, you'll be able to predict behavior, act on data, and serve up the right content in real time automatically. And we'll continue to make advances in automating content services and personalization to make things easier and easier over time. Ease of automated upgrades. Once you're on our SaaS platform, you'll always have the most current version of the product. Full integration with Sitecore Content Hub, which is already in the cloud, and it's already SaaS. We expect to have the first version of our new SaaS offering available in the summer of 2020, and we'll keep you posted on our progress. But just to set your expectations, the initial release will be supporting limited use cases, and it'll evolve over time. And let me be very, very clear about this. We'll continue to invest and innovate on our current platform for years to come. And with the SaaS platform, partners and customers will still have the ability to customize and extend the platform to meet customer needs. We recognize we have a responsibility to protect your current investment. And when SaaS is right for you, we need to make that transition as easy as possible. I'd like to leave you with one final thought. Even though we're operating in a digital world, we're all human. Humans are emotional. We thrive on relationships. Our goal is to give you the ability to create an emotional connection between your brand and your customers so that you can form a lifelong relationship with them. And that gives you a competitive advantage. Thanks again for being here.